So I'm changing the tensioner on the 190. It went bad suddenly. And one of the hardest parts of changing this is this bolt right here. And it's down in here. And it goes all the way down here. This bolt is in the way. There's no way to get in here with your hand at all. So the I have been struggling to put this bolt in, and what I think is the solution actually is to take this bolt loose, and maybe if I take this bolt loose and take the nut off of it, and then push it back just a skosh so it's out of the way, like so, maybe I'll have a clearer shot to the bottom one, which right now I can't even see. Let's see if we can get a little better light in the hole. But this bolt here, you see that at the camera? It's still obstructed. And the problem is there's just absolutely no way to get your fingers in there. So I put a little tape on here to try to hold that nut on, but I'm still not 100% sure that this is gonna work. No, it's still not gonna work, I don't think. That sticks that one out pretty far. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I have this really long Mac Tools Expert wrench. If you don't have a set of these, you should have a set. Super nice. Gear wrench on one end. But it's real long. Comparative. And I think what I'm going to do is I've got these, I double stack two of these washers in there to try to push it up and out a little bit. And I have it taped. Now, that may lead to more frustration. But let's see what happens. The problem is, like, I can't even tell really where I'm at here as far as if I'm on the nut bolt. Let's see. Can we get it down there? Flipped over. Oh, one of the nuts fell out. Now how am I going to get it out of there? See, that was the other question. All right. Oh no.
What?
Lost it, and I don't even know where it went that time. I need to be able to get on the wrench here, but then I can't see anything. Yes, it worked. It worked. All right. Did you ever see where the nut is at?
I don't think so.
All right, well, try to come on this side of the, maybe look down through the spark plug there. Past that, see the nut down there?
Maybe if you point it or something.
Okay. What if I turn it? Can you see it then? It's over here. I just am not sure that you guys are gonna be able to see that. I don't know. Anyway, if you guys are trying to do this, you know which bolt I'm talking about. So I guess, without being able to show you, this wrench has this really nice offset on it. If you look at how it's made, it gives you a lot of extra on this side. So what I did was I put one nut in there, I put another one on top of it, I put Vaseline between them and then taped it so it holds it from the back side, so it can't fall out the back. Then they're gooped together with Vaseline, and then I put it down, and like I said, I took out the top bolt so I could see a little bit better, and then yeah, I was able to get it to thread, which, hey, that's more than most. I tell you what, it was very frustrating. I spent several minutes the other night trying to do it, and it was after work, and I was a little bit frustrated. I ended up walking away, but we got it today. So we'll get this thing back together. It's a beautiful day here, you know, nice, let's see, almost 60-degree day in December in the Midwest. It's a rare occasion. Wait for this. Let's see if it'll go. I broke something else. So I'm hoping that doesn't have anything to do with starting it. Quiet in ages.
I know, didn't chirp at all.
No chirping? No. Other things either? Alright, I got a couple other things I wanted to show you guys. Because I know that some of you might make mistakes like me. So when I first initially took this apart, one second. I immediately found this broken, which goes on the back of the tensioner here. And it has a rod that comes up out of it, and you tighten that, and that's what puts pressure on this. This isn't hydraulic. This is just a rubber bushing that's pressed into this into this piece of aluminum to make your tensioner. But what actually tensions it is this rod. And then this is supposed to be stuck in there, so it's pulling against the pressure of the fitment. Well, when I checked mine, it felt tight. So I went to a lot of trouble, changed all the stuff, and then I find out that this piece is actually loose inside of here. So there was no amount of tightening it that was going to tension it, even though it felt tight. Make sure if this bushing is spinning in here, you'll never get it tight. It'll continue to chirp. So I didn't do a bunch of video on the actual changing of it. There's plenty of those on YouTube. I just wanted to film a couple of things that I got wrong as I was doing it, or that gave me trouble. Number one, that bolt. Number two, this, because I just bought the tensioning rod thinking that was going to fix it, and it didn't fix it. So I had to take it all back apart and change this and rebuy it, and it only comes as a kit. So then you end up buying double parts. Just change the tensioner. I think if that rod breaks, there's a pretty good chance that the snap of that rod breaking is going to break this loose inside of this, inside of this. Don't even bother buying the rod. It's just it's like another $50 to just buy the tensioner and get the whole job done. So, I mean, you got to take it all apart anyway. You'll just be frustrated having replaced the rod and finding your belt is still chirping. So, we've got that done. We'll get this one back out and get on to another one because I got a bunch more that need work. All right, see you later.